All right, so welcome back to the Screen Team on KWOC. My name is Chris, and I am hosting the show for this evening as we give you movie reviews. We want you to know whether or not these movies are any good or not, and we like to do movies that might be from our personal collection. We like to do movies that might be new from DVD, and sometimes new in the theater. And we've got Doug and Stacy on the show, and we got a little bit of everything with Doug and Stacy this evening. We're a little bit later on the show. We're going to be reviewing the new Fate and the Furious film, which you guys love the Fast series, right? Yeah. So I'm excited to hear what you guys think about the brand new one that came out here in 2017. And we've got kind of a little mini theme to the show.
It's like a 6 degrees of ludicrous.
That's right. Ludacris is in all three of these, isn't he?
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say Gerard Butler's in a couple
Bridges,
of them.
I guess I should say.
Let's call him Luda.
Ludacris.
Let's just call him Luda.
Our buddy Luda.
Luda. He's in all three of these films. You're right. I forgot about that. We're getting ready to review Gamer a little bit later on in the show, but first up is a movie that I had never heard of. It's called RocknRolla. And I don't know how to describe this film. This film is out there. Can you guys, I mean, it kind of felt like a Tarantino type film. There's a lot of characters, a lot of plots kind of going in figure eights, and it's crazy.
It's, to say the least, yeah.
It's a crime comedy film. It was directed by Guy Ritchie, former Mr. Madonna.
Right.
It stars Gerard Butler, Tom Wilkinson, Thandie Newton, Idris Elba, Tom Hardy. They're both English, by the way.
I didn't even know that. At first, I was like, man, their accents are really good. And then I looked them up, and my mind was blown.
Yeah. This movie came out in 2008. What did you guys think of the film? Doug?
I honestly couldn't follow it real good. And I'll be honest, I didn't even finish the movie.
Yeah.
I got part of the way through it, and I was just, I can't follow this. Mm-hmm. It's probably because British movies are kind of hard to follow that are in this vein, like with your whole almost like Formula 51. I finished that movie, and I actually did like that movie. British gangster style movie. This one, on the other hand, to me, it was kind of everywhere. Like, I couldn't follow it.
Yeah.
If I can't follow a movie, I can't finish.
You lose focus, and it's not worth going and finishing the trip.
This being the first Guy Ritchie movie I've seen,
it's not holding up too well for you, huh?
No, no, I can't.
He's got a unique style. If you've seen some of the Sherlock movies, if you've seen a movie called Snatch, he's got a unique style to his.
Yes, he does.
This year he had a movie come out, the King Arthur film, which bombed in the theaters. So he didn't do very well this year. But
his track record.
But he is scheduled to direct the new Aladdin film that Disney's thrown out. I don't know how that's all going to work, but we'll have to wait and see. Stacy, do you agree with Doug? Were you on Doug's page?
Not even Gerard Butler's bare behind could save this movie. This was one of the worst movies I have ever seen, and I tried to watch it twice.
Really?
And I did not finish it either time.
Yeah, see, really? She actually gave it more of a shot than I did. Yeah. And usually I'm not that critical of movies, but this one I was like,
I even like
sleep.
I even like put it in the computer and put my headphones on and just tried to focus on it, and it was a little bit better.
Yeah.
But there was way too many stories going on here.
I agree.
I mean, when I fell asleep the second time, we were about 3 different topics into it. You know, we were the building, the painting, and we were just getting to the missing rock star. I think that there may have been one other thing going on in there, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I agree with you guys 100%. I actually liked the film a little bit, but here's the thing: my bar for this film was really, really low. So watching it, I was like, well, this movie isn't too bad. But I agree with you guys 100%. There's just so many different plot items in this film, and you're trying to follow along with one, and you're like, okay, I kind of have an idea, but then there's another thing going on, and then another thing, and it just branches out all over the place, and you really got to pay close attention to what's going on.
Like a Tarantino movie.
Yeah, I mean, this felt like his take on a Tarantino film, but the dialogue didn't have a strong enough force to drive the film,
right?
Exactly.
Like Tarantino does. But I think what kept me focused in this film were the actors. It had a lot of actors that I loved. Tom Hardy, Idris Elba, Mark Strong.
I never even saw Ludacris in this movie. That's just how I fell asleep.
Yeah, he had a small part. He was supposed to be one of the managers for the so-called rock star in this film. But
I have to say, when it first started, when they're standing there describing what a RocknRolla is, I was a little curious then. I was like, hey, this might be pretty good.
Yeah.
And then when I saw him go through that spiel the second time, I was like, no, it's not going to be good. You know, they waited too long to bring that into the forefront, I think.
Yeah, the movie's called RocknRolla. It's one of those you can find on DVD and came out in 2008. So if you want to give it a chance, go ahead. But I think Doug and Stacy might tell you kind of stay away from that one.
The Siskel and Eberts give it 2 thumbs down.
Now, I'm interested with our next film. Our friend Stacy here, she tweeted or Facebooked or texted or did something. She was like, don't let me down, Gerard Butler, with the movie The Gamer. I want to know what she thought about it. We'll find out next right here on KWOC.